Packet switching on the Internet. One of the protocols established for transferring data across the Internet is TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. TCP established the use of a technique known as packet switching as the underlying method of transferring data between nodes across the Internet. In order to transfer the data between nodes, a process called routing is used. Routing on the Internet is usually dynamic. It is not specified in advance. Information is passed through the Internet as a data stream. Data streams contain chunks of data, which are encapsulated in packets. Packets contain a chunk of data and metadata used for routing the packet between the origin and the destination on the Internet, as well as for data reassembly. Each of these packets contain two components, a header and a payload. The header contains metadata, such as the IP addresses of the source node, the sending client, and the destination, and any other information needed to deliver the packet. The payload is the actual data that is being sent, represented in binary. With packet switching, or packet routing, all data is subdivided into small, suitably sized blocks that are then transmitted independently from one another, potentially taking different routes to reach the data's intended destination. Rather than sending an entire message of some arbitrary and varying length all at once and hoping that it reaches its destination intact, larger messages are broken up into smaller, fixed-size packets. By sending the larger document as many smaller pieces, each piece can be routed along the most optimal path at that moment. Together, these advantages of packet switching serve to improve the speed, efficiency, and reliability of the communication network. Packets may arrive at the destination in order, out of order, or not at all. Once the packets have arrived, the TCP protocol does an inventory to make sure that all packets have arrived and puts the packets in the correct order to reconstruct the data. If there is a problem, such as packets that are missing or corrupt, then TCP requests the sender to send the data again. By sending data as individualized packets of information, the Internet is able to operate more efficiently and is better able to handle unforeseen errors in transmission. To recap packet switching, TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, is the protocol responsible for transferring data across the Internet. TCP uses a technique called packet switching. With packet switching, all data is subdivided into small blocks that are transmitted independently from one another. Individual packets can take different routes to reach the data's intended destination. TCP does an inventory to make sure all packets have arrived and puts the packets in the correct order to reconstruct the data, or request the data be resent if needed. By sending data as individualized packets of information, the Internet is able to operate more efficiently and handle unforeseen errors in transmission.